Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are all having a blessed day. Well, guys, listen, we're having so much trouble this morning with noise pollution. I got trains going by non-stop. I got airplanes going over. I got the garbage trucks going by. So anyway, bear with me. I'm sorry about the noise, but I got to get a couple of videos done, and we're just going to have to put up with it. So listen, I want to talk to you for a minute about a story that's found in Numbers. I'm reading the Bible cover to cover. I started it this year, and I'm already well over halfway through it. But I found this cool little nugget in Numbers 21:5. And the people spake against God and against Moses. Wherefore have you brought us out of Egypt to die here in the wilderness? There's no bread, there's no water, and our soul loathes this white bread. And what they're saying is, Lord, there's nothing out here. Why'd you bring us out here? And this manna that you're feeding us, we hate it. Well, guys, they were getting deeper and deeper in trouble every day. When you read about them in the wilderness, all they do, they complain. Moses goes before God. God forgives them. They complain, they do this and that. Moses goes before God. God forgives them. They complain. Moses goes before God, and God forgives them. But this time was different. When they said they hated that manna, the manna represents Christ, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Verse 6 goes on to say, and the Lord sent fiery serpents among the people, and they bit the people, and much of the people died. So all of a sudden, as soon as they said they couldn't stand the manna, all of a sudden, I guess a snake came out from under every rock, out of the sand, and just started biting everybody. And the people started dropping like flies. Verse 7 goes on to say, then the people came to Moses and said, we have sinned. No kidding. We have spoken against the Lord and against thee. Pray unto the Lord that he take away the serpents from us. And Moses once again prayed for the people. They blew it again and began to complain. God punishes them. Moses intercedes. God relents. A continuous cycle in the wilderness. So this is what happened. And the Lord said unto Moses, make thee a fiery serpent, and set it upon a pole. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is bitten, when he looks at that serpent on the pole, he will live. And Moses made a serpent of brass and put it on a pole. And it came to pass, if any serpent bit any man, when he beheld the serpent of brass, he lived. Now next time you guys go to the doctor's office and you look at that little pin the doctor's got, it's a pole with two serpents on it. That's where that symbol for the medical profession comes from, is this story right here. So guys, listen, this is the part that is so fascinating about this story. The people are getting bit by these venomous snakes. And these snakes, they're venomous. I mean, before Moses interceded, the people that were getting bit, they're dropping dead. This stuff was absolutely some potent venom. But they didn't have to do anything to the snakes. They didn't have to get out their swords and start chopping their heads off, fighting the snakes. They didn't do none of that. All they had to do was stand there, even though the serpents were biting them in the ankles. The solution was to stand there and look at the serpent on the pole. Don't worry about the snakes. Put them out of your mind. Don't even worry about them. All you got to do is look at the serpent on the pole. That's all you have to do. People, it's the same way today. The serpents the demonic host, Satan and all the fallen angels, they are constantly bombarding your head. The thoughts just come. They never stop. The fiery darts from the wicked one come through your head. They never stop. Things are just coming at you right and left, and it's getting worse and worse as the time draws near to the end. But you know what? You don't have to worry about none of that. You don't have to fight any of that. All you have to be concerned with is putting your focus on the Lord Jesus Christ. Let him take care of the serpents. If you will just focus on him, live according to his will, you don't have to worry about the fiery serpents at all. Number one, you're not strong enough to fight them anyway. You let the Lord fight that battle for you. So listen, when you're getting overwhelmed, and people, I know you're overwhelmed because I'm overwhelmed. The fiery darts never cease when it comes to me. Don't worry about them. Put your faith and trust in the Lord Jesus Christ. Don't worry about the serpents. Focus on him. And if you focus on him, you'll live. You will live on into eternity. Don't worry about the serpents. Focus on the Lord Jesus Christ. He'll take care of the serpents. Anyhow, I just want to give you something to think about. Heaven or hell, you choose. Just remember, once you take your last breath, it's a done deal.